Mr. Chair, hindi po bababa sa 10 ang naka-impound sa amin. Dahil po hinahanapan sila ng consolidation na papel. Wala silang maipakita. Ngayon yung mga sasakyan po nila ay naka-impound. At
Sandali. Sino nag-impound?
ang LTO po, HPG NCR po.
Let's settle this first. LTO, will you please answer? Do you have the authority to impound this at this point in time?
Mr. Chair, wala po tayong because of the extension that was
Yes,
granted.
supposed to be.
Wala po tayo.
Pero bakit according to the resource person from Manibela, meron silang 10 vehicles na na-impound simply because hindi po sila nagko-consolidate.
I
When
will
in
look,
fact, your authorities there stated na pag may extension, pwede silang mag-operate.
that's right, Mr. Chair. Wala, I just confirmed again also with our enforcement po, Mr. Chair. As far as Colorum is concerned, as far as because of the extension, wala po tayo dapat hinuhuling on that ground po. Siguro ang tingnan nyo yung unregistered, Mr. Chair, yung unregistered motor vehicles. Ang basis naman ho namin dun, Mr. Chair, is just the confirmation of LTFRB. Once LTFRB confirms the unit, we register it automatic, regardless of the provisional authority.
Ang ibig mong sabihin na arestuhin nyo muna tapos i-confirm ang ng LTFRB?
Hindi
Is
po.
that what you're trying to tell us?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair. Basta registered po siya, hindi ho namin aresto. Pag unregistered vehicle po siya, doon
May I
namin
know,
arrest.
if you know, the reasons why these vehicles were impounded pursuant to the allegations of the representative of Manibela?
We don't know the specific circumstances, Mr. Chair, but we will coordinate with them to get the specific circumstances.
Mr. Balbuena, would you know? Alam mo ba kung bakit na-impound?
Ang sabi po, Mr. Chair, dahil nga po deadline na nung December 31, hindi kami nakapag-consolidate, expired na yung provisional authority namin, at sabi po nila Colorum na. Di po ba, Mr. Chair, hanggang January 31, hanggang until today, and then may extension pang 3 months, baka po hindi po nabibigyan ng tamang briefing kaya ang ating mga law enforcement agencies. Kasi po, ang malinaw, ang sabi niya, tama po, Colorum, hindi nga po kami makaregistered dahil nga po, hinahanapan kami ng provisional authority. Hindi po kami makapag-confirm, hindi po kami makapag-rehistro dahil nga po, expired na yung aming mga provisional authority when in fact, na extended po siya. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Who will answer,
Mr. Chair.
LTO or LTFRB?
If I may, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
If I may, Mr. Chair.
Sige.
Titignan mo natin, I will look into this personally, Mr. Chair, no, because as far as briefing our enforcers are concerned, malinaw po yung extension, no, na hindi dapat natin hinahanap po yan. If there has been any anomalies in this apprehension, kami hong we would sanction the proper enforcers on this. Kung yun po ang naging dahilan po ng apprehension. We'll check on that, Mr. Chair. We'll report back to the committee.
With respect to LTO, marami na pong experiences ang motorista na yung simpleng pagpapatupad ng batas, hindi nila magawa. May mga ebidensya po tayo dyan. And Mr. Chair, sa isang maliit na manggagawa, isang araw lang walang trabaho, gutom na ang pamilya. Now, pwede po bang malaman sa LTO, Mr. Chair, kung kailan nila actionan immediately for the possible release of those vehicles na na-impound nila, particular itong mga pampasaherong jeep?
Your Honor, are you asking for a timeline for them to act on the matter?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, bakit kayo po ang sasagot, hindi po LTO?
Sir Chair, yung kanina po, kasi Sir, Mr. Chair, interesado din po kaming malaman, Mr. Chair. Kasi kung kasama po kami dun sa may pagkukulang, gusto po naming tawagin yung atensyon ng empleyado namin kung bakit hindi nabigyan ng confirmation. Kaya po ang gusto ko po sanang itanong kay Mr. Balbuena at saka kay Mr. Camody, baka pwede niyo pong ibigay yung listahan ngayon habang naghihiring po tayo, ipapahanap po namin kung ang reason talaga ng impoundment ay yung programa ng consolidation. Kasi po kung hindi po, meron po kasi talaga tayong duty under another law, yung RA 4136, para irehistro po yung sasakyan. Yan po ay kahit private, kahit government, kailangan po nagre-rehistro tayo. So, para mahiwalay lang po natin ba? Total po, ito po ay pagpupulong para malinaw po.
Mr.
Baka
Chair.
pwede niyo po ibigay yung lista.
Mr. Chair, with
Madam,
the,
for a moment. Sinasabi po ninyo na under another law, kailangan mag-rehistro yung sasakyan.
Yes,
Yun ay
Mr.
kung paso na yung kanyang registration.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Pero kung paso na at i-rehistro ba ng LTO without anything satisfying the normal requirements?
Meron po kasing late registration, Mr. Chair. Katulad po ngayon, Mr. Chair, last day of registration
Kaya
for ending
Hindi
1.
nilang i-rehistro.
Pwede po nilang i-rehistro
Hindi
po eh.
kailangan ng confirmation ng LTFRB na nag-consolidate sila.
Kailangan po na i-confirm. Pero hindi po namin i-withhold yung confirmation dahil lang hindi nag-consolidate.
Under what law would you require such?
Yung confirmation po,
Yes.
it is
What law provides that?
it is required po by EO 202 and RA 4136.
Please provide me the specific provision of Executive Order number 202.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Sandali lang.
The board, Mr. Chair, is empowered to issue rules and regulations to implement the provisions of EO 202 in connection with the requirement of RA 4136.
Yes, I'm
to
asking you, what provision of Executive Order 202 are you supposed to implement? Which grants you the power to add an additional requirement for the registration of vehicles? Yun ang sagutin mo.
Sir, I stand to be corrected, Mr. Chair. It is RA 4136.
And what law is that?
The Land Transportation and Traffic Code of the Philippines, Mr. Chair, requires prior confirmation by the LTFRB
Please read the specific provision.
prior to registration as for hire, Mr. Chair.
Are you a lawyer?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. So you know bakit ko tinatanong yung specific provision.
Hindi yan. Sa classification. Yung classification ng sasakyan.
Attorney Vigor. Ano ba yung requirements for registration of vehicles pag nag-lapse na yung kanilang kwan?
Ang sa LTO po is
Under the law.
sir, I agree in 4136. There is no specific provision because at that time 4136 was created. The function of LTFRB and LTO were joined under one single agency.
Kaya nga, may mga requirements provided for under the law.
Yes, sir.
Ngayon, I want to know kung nandun talaga yung confirmation ng LTFRB para ma-rehistro ang isang vehicle pag nag-lapse na yung kanyang registration. Kasi kung ginagawa yung ina-add ninyo, I think you're arrogating unto yourself the power of legislation. Di ba? Kaya,
Yes,
yes, madam.
Mr. Chair, it is under section 7B of RA 4136. Gumalaw.
I may, Mr. Chair.
BP 74, amending RA 4136 requires the following classifications: private, for hire, government, and diplomatic. For hire, let subparagraph B, motor vehicles registered under this classification are those covered by CPC or special permits issued by the Board of Transportation. Previously po yung LTFRB na po yun ngayon, and shall be subject to the provisions of the Public Service Act and the rules and regulations issued therefore, as well as the provisions of this act, Mr. Chair.
Now, where does it state na dapat kailangan ng confirmation ng LTFRB bago i-rehistro yung vehicle?
The requirement of RA 4136, Mr. Chair, is to ensure that only LTO registers vehicles as for hire under the for hire classification only if they are covered by CPC or special permits issued by the LTFRB. And the LTFRB issues a document made electronically or or hard copy the confirmation that indeed such vehicle is issued or is covered by a CPC or a permit issued by the board, Mr. Chair.
Attorney Mendoza, in the past, has this been done by LTO?
It's a practice of LTO, Your Honor, in order to validate that the motor vehicle being registered is indeed a public utility or for hire vehicle. We seek the confirmation from LTFRB as far as those units that have been given the proper permit or approvals, Your Honor.
Thank you. Honorable Busita, you were trying to intervene a while ago.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Actually, Mr. Chair, ang problema ng mga jeepney drivers, ginagamit po ng LTFRB itong programa na ito na inuobliga po nila na mag-consolidate at bumuo ng kooperatiba itong mga ito. Kaya po, may mga na-impound ng mga pampaserong jeep kasi nga, hindi, Mr. Chair, marehistro. So that's why, Mr. Chair, we are asking the LTO, kailan po nila maayos ito? Nagbigay na po ng extension ng ating Pangulo, ibig sabihin po, dapat automatically, if I may suggest, yung LTFRB po at LTO nag-uusap, wag po ninyong hintayin na ang bawat driver pupunta sa inyo. Ako po, more than 31 years sa service, sa public service. Alam ko po ang estilo ng ating mga empleyado. Parang gusto, laging may isuhol o whatever. Doon po tayo sa totoo. So may extension na po ang sinabi ang Pangulo. Bilang respeto sa kanya, dapat po ang LTO, ay LTFRB, meron na agad kayong action taken. Kasi po, sa inyo nang galing yung problema eh. Again, Mr. Chair, ang mahirap na tao, isang araw lang hindi makapaghanap buhay, gutom ang pamilya. Tayo, kahit isang linggo umabsent, kakain ang pamilya natin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.